Our next chapter on Road to Release. Is this is Sky Oblivion? Okay, let's watch this. I actually want to see this. This could be kind of cinema.
I finally got unbanned from the Discord after a year of procrastinating a ban appeal. Now, can I even post the petition I made for you to play the Gator dating sim in the forums so people can easily find it instead of scrolling through the subreddit?
Yes, and stop posting it on the VG.
Hey Pyro, what would you do if Leon showed up to your hovel after
Stop,
Golan
man.
sporting a fuck machine for the bad
Stop,
dragons
please
from
stop.
Golan? The boats corner you all seething with lust, and you can only wince in pleasure at the thought humahao.
I'm gonna touch your mum. Anyway. Our next chapter on Road to Release. Sky Oblivion. Development Diary 5.
Just remembered the creator of Cry of Fear makes some music that might fit well into a main channel video. You should give it a listen.
Thank you, Mexican boy wife. What? Rumpel? I follow him on TikTok. He does actually promote his music a lot.
Welcome to the 5th episode of the Sky Oblivion Development Diary. For the past few years, our team has been chipping away at a seemingly impossible feat to remake the Elder Scrolls.
I love how they always do this with these games. It's like what they did with Fallout London, which is now delayed indefinitely because Todd updated the game to support like 21 FPS on the PS5. They always get these like... They get these narrators that have voices that can like cut through butter.
Scrolls 4 Oblivion in the latest Elder Scrolls.
Sky Oblivion, it's basically Oblivion, but it's running on Skyrim's engine. So it's already running on an old-ass engine, but like the jump between playability on Oblivion and Skyrim is incredible. Like you could still jump into Skyrim now and play it like a normal game. Oblivion, you kind of can, but it just turns a lot of people off like how basic it is.
Engine. We hope that this series will show you how far one of the most ambitious modding projects of our generation has come.
When did they start working on this, by the way? It's well over 10 years ago, right? When did they start working on it? Fallout London lead dev said he's tempted to release the version that they were going to release before the update so people can just downgrade their games to play it. I mean, that kind of makes sense. 7 years ago? 7 years ago. Crazy. How do they get funding? Have they got like a Patreon or something? Do they have a Patreon? Sky Oblivion. They don't have any, like... Oh, no. They do volunteers, to be fair. So you can volunteer to work, but I don't think there's any way to donate.
And where we are headed, welcome to the making of.
Bethesda screwed over Fallout London. It was so unneeded as well because the updated version of Fallout didn't even change the game. It changed it for consoles and like boosted the frame rate, but like for PC, it did absolutely nothing.
Sky Oblivion!
Oh, Lord. That's crazy, because it still kind of looks like Oblivion. I know it's running on Skyrim's engine, but like, they've purposely kept the aesthetics looking like Oblivion. Oh my god, I actually remember the orcs. Dude, the Spriggans would get it, though. Oh my god, bro. You seen the Flame Atronachs? Do you remember them? Do you remember them?
Hey Pyro, have been a fan for a long time.
Hang on.
Just wanted to say, I'm a musician, and if you have ever thought about getting someone to write original music for one of your videos, I'm
My
down
wife?
like Chinatown, and I'd do it for free as
Dude,
well.
I remember
Great way to avoid copyright.
When I was like 12 playing Oblivion, and I got my conjuration high enough to summon one of these, that is where it all went downhill, bro. I could have been normal. That is where it all went downhill. Not fat enough? Also true.
While progress has been steady, we are always looking for more volunteers to help us finish the project and get it into your hands as soon as possible. We are especially interested in 3D artists with experience creating clothing or plants, as well as experienced Skyrim modders in general. If you have experience in this field or other skills that might be of use, feel free to apply at www.skyblivion.com/volunteer.
Boys, we need to get someone. We need an infiltrator in this company. Boys, listen. We gotta get one of you guys that's an actual modder. You need to join the Sky Oblivion team, and you need to go to the mods, the heads, and be like, okay, the Flame Atronak, we need to make her a little bit bigger, okay? We need someone. You will do it for free, and you'll be happy.
The Great Forest. Alongside Cyrodiil's northwest...
The game literally looks done, though, as well. Like, I wonder what's left. They were talking about textures on clothes. I'm more wondering about how the quests are going to work. It's obviously going to be exactly the same as Oblivion.
Most border with Hammerfell, far beyond the safe walls of the Imperial City, lies the Great Forest. An immense region of...
It looks so bright. Like it looks so saturated, but that's exactly how Oblivion looks. Oblivion was so white looking.
Woodland that stretches from Coral in the west to the outskirts of Bruma in the north. This land is divided into 3 distinct
Hey Pyro,
forests.
what would you do if you JK done with those donos now? I've finished already, but what are we doing after the React Andy content? Can we pretty please do spooky games?
We will do a spooky game. I was going to play Indigo.
The region, we have the tall redwoods. These time-worn trees have seen the ancient Ayleid civilizations flourish in Cyrodiil, only to mysteriously disappear. These
I remember the Ayleid ruins, and you get those crystals from them that you could sell for like insane money.
enormous trees dominate the
I think you could eat them as well to get magic up or something.
land, like the white gold.
Keep in mind, they're only going to go show stuff that's done. They probably need to do a bunch of other stuff for NPCs, like quests. Yeah, true.
Tower itself, providing refuge to any that strike down under the shelter of their huge branches. This area is therefore home to...
Thank God that it's on the Skyrim engine, because look at that Argonian. Look at that Argonian.
Also,
The Argonians in Oblivion were some of the ugliest creatures I've ever seen in my life. I always play Argonian. They actually look repulsive. Look at that jawline. I pray for him. I pray for him with the subbing emoji. Like, he needs to start mewing right now or his life's over. Like that is just... They actually looked repulsive. Look at that. It just looks like a guy on Fent in, like, Philadelphia. That sucks. Yeah, it was actually such an upgrade, like in Skyrim.
sorts. People have founded small hamlets scattered across the forest floor. However, there is much more life than men and myrrh to be found among the canopies. Rabbits, fox...
Turn to the side. I think it's fun. I think it's fun.
Foxes, wolves, boars, and even the occasional troll share these blessed woods. Further west, near Coral, there is another ancient forest, though nowhere near as old. This oak forest is accredited
Why is everyone in chat saying it's over? Why is everyone saying it's over?
with the birth of the city of Coral itself, providing an endless supply of lumber. It is said that no building within its walls could have been built without the mighty oaks that once stood in their place. Outside these walls, the trees have also contributed their limbs to numerous structures, though not as
I like how the wood just teleported under the ground. I swear I did that in Skyrim as well.
glamorous. One can find old forts and the occasional dark and mysterious hamlet that owe their existence to the forest just as much as Coral. To the north, alongside the aptly named Orange Road, lies a more colourful, beautiful, and perhaps lesser known part of the Great Forest. This comparatively small area allows its inhabitants to soak up the sun among its lush grass, crystal clear lakes, and rich forest floor dotted in idyllic aspen trees. Hunters can be found throughout the area, though one must be wary of spriggans. These protectors of the forest do not take...
Why would you run away from that, though? Why would you run away from that? I would be running towards that thing, waiting for its woody embrace. I believe me, I would be getting some wood from that. The video is with Bob's mate, Parker. He'd done the duping videos with worth a watch. Alright, I'll check it out. Thank you for the 10.
Kindly to those who try to pillage the forest's resources and inhabitants. As beautiful as the area may be, do not be fooled. As with anywhere, danger...
Gyat! You have gyat to be rising. You have gyat to be... My own girlfriend in the chat just said I'm down bad. Yeah, it's over.
Around every corner.
It's over.
A wise adventurer would keep
it's actually over. Like, it's more over than the double chin, but it's over.
Their wits about them and their weapon at the ready. As what may begin as a seemingly idyllic walk through the woods would end in an early grave. But the dangers of the forest come with equal opportunity. Its landscapes dotted with caves, mines, abandoned forts, shrines to powerful Daedric gods, and Ayleid ruins alike.
I always remember the Ayleid ruins would just always look the same. Just Lissad Cave.
Ayleid ruins.
Let's see how we bumped
it.
it.
A race of long extinct elves who once ruled over Cyrodiil long before recorded history. Their great cities once rivaled even the Dwemer, but like their dwarven counterparts, all that remains of their civilization are the ruins.
The lighting better be good.
Although the Ayleid have long passed beyond the mortal realm, that doesn't mean these ruins are empty. Step carefully through these halls, as any manner of undead Ayleid White Guardian, or Lich may still be skulking in their ancient home. If not, chances are a wide range of men and beasts occupy these old halls in their stead. Bandits, trolls, spirits, goblins.
The spirits were the most annoying creature in the history of video games. I remember you needed like a silver or an enchanted weapon to hit a ghost. What did they look like? In Oblivion, I swear it was just a man with a sheet on his head. Hang on. It was just a man with a sheet on his head. Yep, there you go. Yep. It is literally just a man with a sheet on his head. And if you didn't have like an enchanted weapon, there's nothing you could do. Your sword would go right through. So it had to be silver, or it had to have some kind of enchantment on it. Like, what in the Scooby-Doo is that? What was Todd Howard thinking?
Or relatively harmless Welkind crabs, to name a few.
The ghosts look a lot better now, though.
Reportedly sighted in these areas. We want each Ayleid ruin to feel unique and memorable. To that end, we've worked to give the regions of Cyrodiil their own unique style of Ayleid ruin. In the Heartlands and Great Forest, you can expect to find more traditional Ayleid ruins, like those often encountered in Oblivion. But venture into the swampy groves of Blackwood, and you can expect Ayleid ruins with overgrown surfaces.
Is the N-word allowed, or do you get banned for it? I don't know, bro. You try it in chat, see what happens. Thank you, Violet, for the 5. Am I weird for liking Oblivion way more than Skyrim? Nah, not really, because I guess there's more nostalgia involved. And nostalgia is a powerful drug. It really does trick you into thinking games are a lot better than what they actually are.
The swamp takes its toll on the ancient structure. To the far west of Cyrodiil, the sandy slopes of the Gold Coast also chip away at ancient Ayleid cities. Here, you may find sand-blown ruins long since consumed by the local environment. Even in the far north of Cyrodiil, along the snowy slopes of the Geralt and Valus Mountains, Ayleid structures can be found fully immersed in the frigid northern climate, like a frozen page from a living history book.
So they haven't just remade the game, they've actually added more stuff as well, like more caves.
User interface.
Oh, okay. This will be interesting because the Oblivion interface is actually one of the most ugly overlays I've ever seen in a game.
Showed off Oblivion's user interface and menus in 2020 and 2021. Since then, we've implemented bespoke menus throughout.
Wow, that looks so much better. That's wild. Look at that. They got the constellations there. I think they've redone that art as well. Or maybe they haven't. The thief looks exactly the same. Maybe they've just redrawn it. That looks so much nicer, though. All they've done is just made it look a bit more brown and not beige, and it actually looks so much nicer.
Out the game. Let's dive into them, shall we? We've implemented an animated birth sign menu for use in character creation. Whereas Oblivion used a list-based menu, we've worked to make the menu...
Yeah, that's one thing that was so lame about that game. It'd just always be like, what will your destiny be? And then just like huge box in your face. I mean, when did it come out again? Like 2006? Like, it's for the time, it is fine.
A list-based menu. We've worked to make the menu more engaging and fitting within the style of the Elder Scrolls universe, reflecting the constellations of the night sky. Additionally, as with Oblivion, each birth sign offers the player unique bonuses to support their preferred play style. The class menu makes a grand player unique bonuses to support their preferred play style.
All I remember is the Atronak was the worst possible one you could pick. Because with the Atronak, you didn't... I don't know what the benefit was, but the negative is you didn't regenerate magicka. You had to like drink potions to get your magicka back. So it was just awful. What did I pick? I think I always picked the Thief. I think. I actually kind of forgot what I picked here. Maybe the Warrior? Probably the Thief. I think I always picked the Thief. You don't regenerate magicka, but you absorb it. What do you mean that makes sense, bro?
Style. The class menu.
Thief is the most fun. Well, yeah, everyone turned into a stealth archer in Oblivion and Skyrim, so... I swear there's no nostalgia involved. I played the game for the first time in like 2018, lol. I just found it more charming. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. There's less to do in it, but like if you just enjoyed the world more, because it is a lot more. It's a lot more casual, Oblivion, and obviously it was the first game that Bethesda did. Because if you play Morrowind, when you speak to someone, it's just this like Bible, like Harry Potter Bible that just opens on your screen. But in Oblivion, that was the first game that actually every character's voiced. Because they were voiced in Morrowind, but it was only like idle overworld dialogue.
It makes a grand return in Skyblivion. Our revised version of the menu allows you to select from a list of predefined classes, each with their own unique traits. Or, if you don't find a class that fits your needs, create your own, with your own class name and description, for a deeper role-playing
I thought it was going to write Giga Chat.
Opportunity. We've also restored attributes to the game that were removed in Skyrim. Each race will receive specific attribute buffs, dependent upon their ancestry. Speaking of attributes, our new level up screen.
Bro, I picked the Thief to steal more content to react to. Yep, Sekiro, I'm timing you out for that one. Sorry, buddy. Yep, you're timed out. Yep, you're timed out. Unlucky.
Allows you to commit points to your attributes every level. We've aimed to ensure this updated menu provides better feedback for your
Morrowind fans try not to immediately shout about how Morrowind is better than literally any conversation. It's like New Vegas fans, bro. They're actually insufferable. Like, yes, New Vegas is the best modern Fallout game. We know. It doesn't even come close, but like, goddamn, shut up. I didn't even mind it, to be fair. But then it was like when the Fallout TV show came out, everyone was like, actually, New Vegas is better. Because obviously all the normies ran to like Fallout 4, right? Or maybe 76.
Selections, with the effects of your choices visible in real time. And, just like in Oblivion, the level up screen may only be triggered when the player character goes to sleep. Master. We've written new messages to accompany each level, ensuring they fit within the established tone and themes of the original 20 messages. As an added bonus to our level system, certain messages will be unique to your race or specialization of warrior, thief, or mage.
Wow.
Encouraging replayability. Moving on.
I mean, it doesn't encourage replayability, really, but the fact that they've wrote individual messages for every single level and class and race, that's going to be like hundreds of combinations, right? That's really good.
Our character menu is your catch-all for information about level up progress, skills, fame, bounty, and infamy. In the second tab of this menu...
I don't remember the fame mechanic in Oblivion. I don't remember that at all.
The perks screen offers you a selection of perks for every level up. Additionally, we are bringing back the Mastery perk system, which will automatically...
Yo, dude, do you know sushi? Which sushi?
Unlock new perks once you've sufficiently developed your proficiency in specific skills. Best of all...
Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that, bro?
Best of all, We've designed the perk menu to be accessible.
I adore New
Bateman,
Vegas.
Hey Pyro, imagine being born before Oblivion, like the hell absolute ghouls from Fallout. Careful you don't walk too fast, otherwise your skin might flap off from the force. The fact you were like 9 when it came out, like damn your...
The fact it came out when I was 9. Oh my god, there's people on this earth that were born after Oblivion came out. Oh Jesus.
And editable, giving others the opportunity to build upon our system should they desire. Oblivion's classic lockpicking system has been entirely remade and upgraded in Skyrim's engine. Note that this isn't a simple reskin of Skyrim's system, but rather an entirely new replacement, which runs as smoothly and functions just as intuitively as Skyrim's native lockpicking screen, including complete controller support.
That actually looks sick, because lockpicking in Oblivion, in the OG Oblivion, it was literally just a JPEG. It was just a PNG on screen.
New lockpicking mechanics introduced in the Elder Scrolls Online, as well as the original lockpicking system from Oblivion.
Yeah, it was actually just an image on a screen.
Influenced our new system. Lastly, in the realm of user interface, we've added 50 unique loading screens throughout the game, alongside hints and a new loading indicator.
Oh, that's sick. Oh yeah, they got the dragon, because it's Oblivion but on the Skyrim engine.
Covers our current progress, but there's still more to come. We look forward to showing off an updated dialogue menu, inventory menu, and paper map in a future developer diary. With the user interface...
Morrowind's lockpicking is the best. What is Morrowind's lockpicking? Ah, nah. Nah. Who said who in chat unironically said that Morrowind lockpicking is the best? Do you like playing Cookie Clicker as well? That has to be Todd Howard on a burner account. That has to be Todd Howard. There's no way. There's no way you're gonna sit there and say, "Oh no, bro, trust me." This is like all these all these Morrowind guys, right? They're like, "Hey, bro, no, trust me. Morrowind has the best gameplay," and then the gameplay in question. Oh my god, it's so immersive. It's so immersive. I'm actually immersed. You do. Who made that comment? You do know that fun is actually legal, right? Like, you can have fun in a video game that you paid for. You do know that, right?
Face tackled. Let's return to the Great Forest and its neighboring city, Coral. Despite the region's dangers, Coral's high walls and wide moat offer a safe
Thank
bastion.
you, Connor, for the 5. Thank you for getting me through high school. I graduate in 2 weeks. Oh, nice one, man. Congrats.
For those adventuring along.
What do you mean it's fun, bro? How's it fun? You're like sticking your penis in a hole like over and over, waiting for something to happen until it breaks off.
Cyrodiil's northwest border. Outside of its gates lie numerous farms to keep its citizens well fed and provide the county with enough surplus to trade with its neighboring cities, as well as the capital. Coral is divided into 5 distinct districts. Stepping through its gates, you will find yourself in the Fountain Gate district. Here, the city's main square circles the statue of Saint Oslo.
Is this the this is where the Mages Guild is, right? I think. This is drawing back memories now. No, not the Mages Guild.
Times await.
Lamau, he's drunk. I do know this. I remember this town in Oblivion. There's a house back there that gives you a quest. I think it's haunted or something.
Good times await in the Grey Mare, the city's most affordable inn. To your left is Chapel Street, where you can find the northern...
There's Mages Guild in all cities.
Goods and Trade General Store, Renoir's books for your spell tome needs.
Thank you, Gonfowl. Do you remember that quest in Oblivion with the guy that was trying to get you killed? in the Mages Guild. And he says, oh yeah, can you go into this well and get me a ring, please? I've lost my ring. And then you pick up the ring and you realize that it adds like 10,000 encumbrance. So it's impossible to move while wearing the ring. And the entire thing he wanted you to do was basically wear the ring so you drown underwater. And then when you come back, he's just disappeared. I actually remember that quest. That was really cool. I heard from last stream you have plans for Voices of the Void. However, both developers advised waiting till 0.8.0. Okay. When is 0.8.0 out?
Needs and the warm
Yeah, I do want to do Voices of the Void, but like, because it's not out, I just don't know when to actually jump on it.
beds and good food of the more refined oak and crozier inn.
I love the reason that there's no teleportation magic in later Elder Scrolls games is explained in lore as teleportation magic is banned. Oh yeah, true, because it was in Oblivion.
Towering at the end of the street.
Khajiit superinflation 4K. L. Did you see someone's already made a deadlock frag montage? Where's that? Where is that? Hellcastle, I want to see that.
The Cathedral of Stendar. Here, the well-kept grounds of the God of Mercy and Justice create a stark contrast.
What is that build? Someone please explain to me what that build is.
To the
How does one achieve that build?
Grounds of the God of Mercy
Look
and
at
Justice create a stark.
How does one achieve that build? Is that build possible with protein powder and creatine? You have got to be rizzing me.
Stark contrast to the neighboring West District.
Oh wait, you linked it? Hang on.
The West District is the lower class section of the city. Here, modest homes provide shelter for the city's commoners. The adjacent pond acts as a communal area for citizens from all over the city, and as such is always well maintained. Despite the lower standing of citizens in the Western District, its recreational ground is a point of pride, which is reflected in its neatly pruned hedges and other trimmings. In the heart of the city lies Great Oak Place, named after the mighty oak tree at its center, a proud symbol of the city which can be found on the shields of its guards and the banners flying over the city. In this district you can find work with prominent institutions like the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild, or Arms and Armor at Fire and Steel, the local blacksmith. The district even offers Arbor Watch, a home for sale to those the Countess deems worthy.
That's right. That's the haunted house. That's the haunted house. You bought that, and then I remember in the quest, you buy it, you sleep, you wake up, and then there's ghosts everywhere. Men with sheets on their head.
Deems worthy. Lastly,
I just want games with good story. So there's this game called Hellblade. I don't know if you'd like
We
it though.
got Valve
Castle
Fortnite
Coral
before
for the
Team
region.
Fortress 3. It's so Joe ever.
It is actually Jova.
seat of power and home to Countess Ariana Valga, dominates the entire east end of the city. From here, within its opulent halls, the Countess and her court govern over County Coral. Although Castle Coral required less overhaul than other locations in
When he says Castle Coral, I just imagine Rick Grimes going, Coral! Coral!
Oblivion, we've still made efforts to enhance the location. Now, Castle Coral has an improved approach alongside its entrance, with more landscaping and vibrant plants reflecting its occupants' wealth and stature. New fort
Or is he just cheering on his own? Play the
and vibrant plants reflecting its
someone play the Fight Club music over this.
occupants' wealth and stature. New fortifications, guards' barracks, a training field, stables, and an additional
I want Slopliv to take that deadlock montage and talk shit about you over it because it would be mid and entertaining.
Welcome back to Slop Love. Have you seen the new game engine made by 4J Studios, the people behind Minecraft on the Xbox 360?
Hey Byro, I
Dude, I forgot about those guys.
From your peaks of your playthrough and used it in a breakdown. It's on the Pyro subreddit lol.
You did? Okay, I might check that out. The game looks sick, but it also looks like it'll be a pain in the ass to install. Yeah, but, you know, it'd be worth it.
Castle Blacksmith, who furnishes weaponry in defense of the city, all help to make the castle more immersive.
So yeah, they even admitted there that they added more stuff in. It's not just a one-to-one. They've actually added stuff to make everything feel more alive. Because if you go into towns in Oblivion, you'll kind of notice, like, the towns are actually a little bit dead. There's like 7 or 8, like, actual NPCs. There's probably like a dozen NPCs that live in any given town. So walking around, it actually does feel like a little bit static. They haven't shown off the Imperial City. They might have done that in earlier devlogs, to be fair, but they haven't done it in this one.
Our monumental efforts to rebuild
What are your
Oblivion.
thoughts on Chris-chan? Also end my edging streak every time you post a new long video.
Well, if you say that, I'm never going to post the Darkwood video.
In Skyrim's engine is closer than ever before, and we still have plenty more to show off. As we begin planning our next developer diary, we want to hear from you. What would you like to see? Remember, this video just scratches the surface of the incredible work our team has implemented since we began our remaster in 2016.
God, this is bringing back so many memories. I remember doing the Dark Brotherhood quest line. And you'd go from like a speaker to a listener. I remember the Lucien Lechance guy as well, how he'd get killed and then he appears as a ghost in Skyrim.
It's been a long journey, and we thank you for being with us every step of the way. 2025 is the year you will once again close shut the marble jaws of Oblivion.
It's cinema! It's cinema! Holy! It is cinema! 2025 though, that's soon. That's like next year. Wow.